Mr. Chairman, thank you for those kind remarks. And I, too, would want to recognize the good work that Senator Coons is doing in this area. Our last hearing on global food security was in July 2022, 5 months after Putin began his brutal war against Ukraine and his attempt to starve the world into submission. Despite strong efforts to combat this, the overall state of global food insecurity has not improved. 783 million people around the globe suffer from food shortage. 333 million people are facing acute food insecurity. An estimated 47 million people are on the brink of famine. These aren't just statistics, these are actual people. Congress appropriates billions of dollars annually to respond to emergencies through life-saving programs, including Food for Peace and Emergency Food Security Program. This money also supports initiatives to help communities grow their own way out of poverty and become more resilient to food shocks like Russia's war in Ukraine, price spikes, COVID, earthquakes, and hurricanes. These are important programs that we are currently operating. Unfortunately, we spend too much time fighting to resource these programs and too little time on maximizing their impact. For example, nearly 70 years of Food for Peace, after nearly 70 years of Food for Peace, we still can't decide its principal purpose. Is it to feed hungry people or to ensure that one U.S. company operating the 3 bulk carriers available for U.S. food aid deliveries has a big enough subsidy? The inability or unwillingness to resolve this leads to higher costs and lower impact. It also drives well-intentioned advocates to push new legislative ideas or workarounds that only add more layers of bureaucracy and undermine efficiency. Let's be clear. Congress will never appropriate its way out of this current global food security crisis. We need to do better with what we've got. First and foremost, countries receiving aid must do more to address the drivers of food insecurity within their own borders. This includes resolving conflicts, governing justly, combating corruption, and removing the barriers that impede economic growth and trade. Humanitarian groups also need to do their part, and they need to improve targeting and oversight so they can ensure aid is getting where it is needed. They must do more to protect aid from being diverted by armed groups, criminals, governments, or the implementers themselves. Wide-scale adoption of technology that can improve targeting and verification, including biometrics, is long overdue. On the development side, we need to work more closely with the private sector to bring innovations to scale. I recently saw an Idaho-based company, Semilla Nueva, won a USAID grant to enhance the quality and adoption of biofortified maize in Latin America. We should see more of this type of collaboration. I'd like to hear from our witnesses how they intend to make partnering with the U.S. government easier so we can more effectively leverage the ingenuity of U.S. farmers and agricultural experts. We've got the best food producers in the world, and we've got the tools. Let's use them to full advantage. The challenges are immense, but the imperative is clear. The United States can and must lead the way in promoting global food security. I look forward to hearing your thoughts on how we do that more efficiently and effectively. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.